The deed is done. I stopped shaking. Hello YouTube, welcome back to my channel. For those of you new here, my name is Allie DeAndrea, and today I am starting my first ever bow build. I started shooting archery back in 2014. It is 2020 when I'm currently filming this video. And working on my own bow is something that I always wanted to do, I always aspired to do. But the biggest hang up was buying my own equipment. And this year I have finally taken the plunge and bought my own beautiful mobile at-home archery shop. So for those of you who don't know, I was born and raised in Pennsylvania, which is where I'm at now. It's technically my home state, but I do live in multiple places throughout the year. So with that, a mobile setup was key. But regardless of all of that backstory, today is day one. Actually, that's kind of a lie. I tried to work on my bow already and I reached an obstacle within the first 5 minutes. So my bow has been sitting in the press for probably the past 2 hours. As soon as I put it in there, I realized that I had a problem and it's taken me so long to figure it out, which we will talk about in just a little bit. But I'm really excited. I am genuinely butterfly nervous excited. I've always wanted to do this and I finally had the chance to work on my own gear, and I'm a little bit worried about messing up because I already tried and I've already messed up. Working with a bow press and with a draw board and with a compound bow can be a little bit dangerous. So I also am worried about that. I want to make sure that I'm doing everything right and that I'm being safe, and there's a lot going on. But everything that I have learned up until this point has been through the internet. So through this video, I'm going to share where sort of the shortcomings or gaps in learning from the internet is, and share with you where I found information. So it's primarily YouTube, but also like forums and other articles and websites, things like that. So I'm gonna share it all. You're coming along with me for the ride. So I hope you have yourself a couple of beers, because this may spin into a couple videos. Buckle up because we're about to have a lot of fun working on my bow for the first time ever. I've got a pup in my workspace. Hi, big girl. Okay, let's get the gear. Oh, you might not be tall enough for me. Okay, so here is the setup, the mobile at-home archery shop. So just quickly, I will go over each major piece of equipment. I have my bow press, which is this big green thing behind me. I have a draw board, right here, that fits into my press, which is so cool. This is standing obviously on a metal stand, which is what allows it to be mobile. It can be removed and broken down and driven across the country, which is what I've already done with it. And then here we have the bow vise, which I have learned how to use. It's very simple. Not that that's an accomplishment. And then, I don't know if you can see, but over here to my left, I have a couple of bins full of small equipment. So this is the setup. I am going to replace the string on my bow. So first things first, and that is getting my bow into the press. This is what I have already attempted and failed at. So I am working on my Matthews Avail. And this Matthew Avail has 2 draw stops, 1 on each cam. And because of that, the fingers that come with my bow press that are sort of universally accepted do not work with this bow unless you remove the draw stops. But if you remove the draw stops and then forget to reinstall them, you are going to be in a really, really bad place if you draw your bow, because it is not going to want to go back down. And honestly, I don't really know what happens. They probably blow up. But I wanted to avoid that and just get the proper gear so that I could move forward. So I ordered a second special finger, because it did come with one special draw stop finger, but I had to have two for this freaking avail. But these are the kinds of things that nobody tells you when you're trying to learn on the internet. It's something that you have to sort of uncover for yourself. So if your bow has a draw stop on the cam, which you know, because it's that little thing that protrudes out, then you will need to have the special little finger. And if it has two, you need two, okay? We're on the same page. So now my second finger has arrived. This is my first time trying to press the bow since that first round. So wait, what the cheese balls? How does that work? Whew. Oh, sweetie squirrel. So I'm literally using my headlamp so that you can see this. On Matthew's bows, they have these little black things right up here that the traditional fingers are supposed to fit right into. And it helps secure the bow to the press in a safer way. Now, the issue that I just discovered is that okay, so here's a little draw stop. Beep, beep, beep. Right there. Beep, beep, beep. That's it. Beep, beep. Now this new finger goes beneath it, so that's great. But with this finger going beneath it, this taller finger can no longer fit in the Matthew's little whatever, black guy that holds your limb finger, whatever. You know what I'm trying to say. But now I'm just a little bit worried about what's gonna happen to this guy. But I guess that's just the name of the game when you're learning on the internet. You just kind of have to wing it and figure it out. I'm just gonna wear my headlamp because I don't have enough lights here to really be able to see that great. So I'm just gonna wear, this. Okay, so that looks pretty centered and good. Okay, how about this one? Fucking good. Okay, let me get my strings out. Strings and cable. It's a string in multiple cables. So I have replacements right here, and they are colorful, which is not usually my personality, but yeah, you know, just going with it. I have this lovely little archery book of archery filled with notes that I have been taking just about everything. So my first step in replacing the string and cables is to measure. So it's important to measure where my peep sight is in relation to my nock, where my kisser button is in relation to my nock, and where... Oh my God, you scared me so bad. Whoa, that's a buck. Whoa, he's already got velvet.
How weird he was being?
Yeah, there's got... Hold on. Stay, be a good girl. You see anything?
I wonder if that bear is just...
I know, I was just thinking the same thing.
It's super weird.
That was a big buck, like big bodied, yeah. So, pause from the archery action. The other day, actually yesterday, I was out here gathering firewood. And by gathering firewood, I mean I was just pulling firewood out of the woodshed. And there was a black bear that walked within like 75 yards of me. And then Nick saw that same bear later in the evening yesterday. So there was a nice big buck. You could actually tell that he was a buck because he already had some velvet running. And he ran right in front of the house. He was really big. So we're thinking that, I mean, it could have been anything, but it's fun to think that the bear could be back again, but also bad to think that the bear could be back again because that would mean that he's becoming quite a nuisance bear, and that's no good. You don't want a bear that's not afraid of people and that is a little too comfortable just like hanging around. So yeah, anyways, no bear in sight. Back to work. I think I'm just stalling because I'm nervous to press this bow. So anyways, step one is measure. Measure and record. Okay. So first thing I'm going to replace is the string. Before I press the bow, because I'm still nervous to press it, I want to just figure out which direction this is going to go on. Now, I've already taken a video of the way that this is currently set up. So if I really mess this up somehow, I should be able to get it back together again. Now, I know when you're dealing with your string and cables, it's really important to not lose twists because that can really affect the way that this works. If anything, I'm gonna add a twist. All right, we got this, we got this. I'm so nervous. All right, let's just triple check. Looks good. All right. Oh God, I don't know why I'm so nervous right now. Okay. I officially pressed the bow for the first time. I am so embarrassingly giddy and nervous for maybe good reason because this is dangerous, but I did it. So the bow is pressed. So it's always important to keep tension on the string as you press it down to ensure, I don't even know why I'm sweating. And then whenever we release the bow, we'll also kind of keep tension as it goes back down. I'm actually gonna have to go on the other side of the bow. Okay. So we're gonna play a game of cat and mouse. So I'm just going to follow the string all the way around. And this looks super simple. Making sure it fits in those grooves. Having a little trouble like pulling it enough to get it long enough. Maybe I didn't press the bow enough. Okay. String is set. Now to the cables. Now I'm breaking my cat and mouse rules, but it seems like it's because I have to in order to feed this through properly. Okay, cable's off. Oh man, this is tough to get to. Okay, I'm gonna press it a little more. Oh, there we go, wow, okay. That helped a lot. Okay, I got it. I did it. The deed is done. I've stopped shaking. I'm going to watch back the video that I took of the original string and cables to double check that I actually put them on correctly. And then I'm going to unpress the bow and pray to God that it doesn't blow up in my face. Do, 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 through there. And then connects. Good. All is good. All is good. All right. Oh my God. Oh my God. Do you see something now? Oh, there's deer. See those ladies? Hi, ladies. I'm a little nervous to draw it back, so Nick's gonna be the guinea pig and he's gonna draw it back. Sure. But if it blows up, it'll probably hurt me too, so it is what it is. Abby, you should probably go lay down somewhere.
Looks good.
I did it. your poundage could end up being lower if you have an older string, because over time they stretch. So with a newer string that's a little bit tighter, it's not unusual for it to make the bow poundage go up just a little bit. Just talking a couple pounds here. Oh, that's too heavy for me to pull my good way. Oh yeah, that's heavy. Shouldn't draw like that. Well, it's official. I'm an archery pro. That is step one crossed off the list. It is getting late. As you can tell, the sun has gone down. I've been working on this for a little while. So we're gonna sit back and enjoy a brew because it is a Saturday night. And I will put this away until tomorrow. So until next time, my friends. Oh my God, I can't believe I did.